Real with the Get Real with King Arthur show. Welcome. And today I want to talk about being hurt. We hurt each other. And what you do when you get hurt. And maybe a few suggestions not to hurt somebody else. Lord Bacon said, "He who hath children hath given hostages to fortune." Meaning, if you have children, you may get hurt because they may hurt you one way or another. Maybe what happens to them, probably, mostly. And I want to say, he who hath friends hath given hostages to whatever. Certainly to fortune, if they die or have trouble, and we share each other's wounds and sorrows. But even stronger in a way is the hurt that they may cause to you. Now, I know that self-pity is the most awful thing in the world. And I can say that in the words of the hymn, I may have hurt someone else. And the hymn goes, "If I have wounded any soul today, dear Lord, forgive." But anyway, if you get wounded, there are several ways to cope. One way is perspective. I've just been rereading Shelley's wonderful poem, Adonais. And here's a quote for today. "Keep your heart light, lest it make you sink. Keep your heart light, lest it make you sink." And perspective means that maybe a person or persons have wounded you, maybe not intentionally. Well, perspective is gained in several ways. One, by the passage of time. We tend to get absorbed in the moment, don't we? And the whole world is wrapped up in a single moment. No. Time, it passes, and the wound tends to heal. Partly because you see that maybe X has hurt you, but there are Y, Z, and A, B, C, D, E, and whatever. And that you need to keep your perspective. Actually, one time I gave a sermon, can you believe that? In a little church in Maine, they found out that I was in the area and they needed someone to speak. And I don't think it went over very well. But afterward, the sermon was about perspective, keeping perspective, and not making little things big. And after the talk, a lady came up to me, a young, beautiful lady. She said, "That talk was for me." I didn't ask her why, but she felt somehow trouble, whatever was happening to her, it was consuming her, rather than seeing it in the light, not only of time, but eternity. I preached on that. So anyway, so time is a great healer. And another great healer is to sometimes get out of there. I mean, if a person is hurting you, well, maybe you need to say goodbye. Gently, just leave. You don't need to always be around. And the scripture also says, Jesus said, beware when all men speak well of you. Beware when all men speak well of you. You can't please everybody. Don't try. Don't try. Try. I mean, yes, you can try to be pleasant, but don't think you've got to succeed. I mean, you are what you are, and you need to be your best self, but that's all you can do. And you say to yourself, well, did I learn from this person that hurt me or persons? Alexander Pope said, and your defects to know, make use of every friend and every foe. Let me repeat that. And your defects to know, make use of every friend and every foe. You might learn something from a person who dislikes something about you. But anyway, keep your perspective. And don't let bitterness in. Don't let bitterness in. And I would say pray for them. Scripture says pray for your enemies. Do good to those who persecute you. So wish them well. And get perspective. And keep your heart light, lest it make you sink.